Throughout this presidential cycle, we've occasionally heard questions on the trail about some of what today's students are up against. We're encouraged by that, but tonight we want to continue that dialogue. We're excited to flip the script with you tonight and hear from each of you about your personal stories and what you're facing as today's college students.
I came from a situation of homelessness, and I am still in a situation of homelessness.
I was born to a mother who still to this day battles with a drug addiction, to a father who is a career criminal.
So I don't think a lot of universities or institutions, depending on where you go to school, take into account that our home life is just as strenuous as our professional.
I experienced a number of financial burdens through my time in college and often served as a distraction through my studies.
My journey was not straight at all, and it had to not be because of the choices I made.
The fact that I have to pay more per credit for going part-time really is making things even more difficult.
The traditional student is no more, and that most of us are non-traditional.
When I think about the young adults that we see that come into our program, it's not lack of determination, it's not lack of grit, it's not lack of intelligence, it's opportunity and being disconnected.
How can we provide supports, financial supports or not, and also remove those barriers for people who have children who are working, who are enrolled part-time.
Talk about financing their education. They talk about starting and then they had to stop out, and how difficult it is re-engaging and going back.
We have to stop setting students up to fail financially, okay? You know, we let students go to college and go to schools that we know they can't afford. Like, that's just wrong, because now you have disenfranchised another young person who may never ever go back to school, but who is saddled with debt.
Discussions like this is important. Had I known that I would have barriers for college, I would have done different things. I am a non-traditional student. I have a child who's 30 years old. So these discussions are very important, and I encourage you to keep having them.